This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. Well, BG Wasaverse gives it to Mano. Mano's previewing it. I'm going to be honest with you. Why would you do? I understand you did a song with Mano before you went to jail in a video, but man, like, Boosie makes more sense. Mano, he hasn't been a rapper, let's be honest, for about 10 years. I mean, he's been trying to rap, right? But ever since his Atlantic deal, he hasn't had anything going on. And now, he's like Chano, like Troy Ave picked up Troy Ave's chain at the shooting. Nobody had been a snitch or anything at that point, right? Kept the chain. He held on to the chain. Defending Taxstone after his girlfriend was shot by Taxstone. Mano's credibility is shot to me. He's like a love and hip hop star now. But don't get it twisted. Back in the day, okay, I'm talking about like 2000s up to 2012, I'd say, Mano, was still like active, and he definitely slapped some people back in the day, but I don't know, man. It's a wasted verse to me. I mean, it sounded good though. Don't get me wrong. Now this is a rapper down in Mexico, right? Pretty sure it's Mexico, and he raps cartel music. That music you hear on like Pablo Escobar, Netflix. He makes this cartel music, and he's Peso Pluma, Ella Bella Sole. I think that's the name of the song. I don't know. I don't know his name. I think his name is Peso Pluma. This is the guy that was getting all the threats from the cartel, right? This guy was on Jimmy Fallon, bro. Like, what are we doing in this country? Like, it seems like we don't have our own music in the forefront anymore. It's all music overseas, Korean music, it's like reggaeton. Like, it's good to have a balance, but like, when do we come first? It's just like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. Because who listens to this but people from the country? I've never heard anybody play cartel music in my life. No bodega or anything has ever played cartel music. Then we got Kai Cenat. He's critical of Glorilla's new song, as he should be. He said, I'm a Glorilla fan, but this cha-cha-cha song ain't it. Like, this is like... She goes left foot, right foot, cha-cha-cha. It's like, Glorilla, you're totally like lost right now. You should have continued what you're doing. You needed like 2 solid years of your other music before you started experimenting. We'll see what happens though. I haven't heard much about that CMG project, to be honest with you. Like, the only song that's doing anything off of that is the Moneybagg Yo and Sexy Red song. And Sexy Red's being pushed by Larry Jackson from Apple at Gamma. That's their first artist and first industry plant, and it's working. Larry Jackson's very connected, so that's why you saw her with Drake, Nicki, all that, He's gotten them millions of dollars at Apple in the past. Very smart guy. Then we got Suge Knight and Tupac. They said Suge Knight is the reason why the Tupac case didn't move forward. He didn't tell on anybody. This is where it's like, bro, I know Suge's kind of from the streets, but like, he was more attached to the streets and had, people were willing to do things for him. And I don't know, bro, like, this was too much. What, you dragged this, you didn't give the mom any closure or anything. Like, I don't know. This is a weird... I'm very interested to see what happens after this, because for them to know that Keefe D has done this, Keefe D's admitted this, done interviews with LAPD, and then did interviews, but for some reason he got a pass on that, because I guess he was telling on somebody. He was wearing wires for something else. And then he went to jail for pills or something, like a pill ring. Then he came home, and now he's doing interviews on... I think the Art of Dialogue, they're using a lot of his interviews for the conviction. I mean, he was pretty open with the Art of Dialogue. Very interesting interviews. I always thought he was just lying about a lot of stuff just to get his speaking fee and everything, but I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with this. Boosie is a clown, bro. He's in his 40s flexing an ankle monitor. You're property of the government, bro. This isn't even cool. Like, it's not even a bad image anymore. You know, it's like, bro, you have like 20 million kids. You have a house where you're building for your family. Like, bro, elevate, please, bro. The ankle monitor thing is lame, bro. You told on yourself. You filmed yourself with a gun on your own Instagram. You're Keefy D-ish. Tekashi supposedly is broke. So Steve from Nelt, who's banned on a lot of platforms, but Steve was always friends with Tekashi, right? And, well, not always, after he got famous, right? And basically, I think Tekashi was just using Steve because Steve gave him an opportunity at Rumble, and he guaranteed that Tekashi would stream once a week playing a video game. And this is right after Tekashi and Jade broke up. Tekashi supposedly didn't have a lot of money, and I kind of believe it. I believe that. I was always wondering, like, how does he have so much money? Like, the amount of cars he was buying was like a billionaire would have that many cars, you know? Like, someone who had, like, you had to be Floyd Mayweather making $200 million in a fight, you know? Because you got insurance, you got to keep the cars up, you got to store them. It's not just about buying the car. Now you got to maintain the car, you know? He was, you know, always had security at mansions. He was giving girls Birkin bags, hundreds of thousands of that. It was just reckless spending, you know? He definitely had a bag when he came home, and he blew it to impress girls, right? Maybe this is the only way he knows how to get. Maybe he wasn't really getting girls before he got money, I guess, you know? He was too lame, which is okay. But now he has this new girlfriend, and he has to buy her bags, impress her. That $2 million is gone. You know, he did a couple Spanish songs. Maybe they did well. I have no idea. But Rumble's owed $2 million now because he didn't stream. So Steve's exposing everything. Like, yo, this guy did nothing. He screwed me. Now I owe because Steve's the one who, you know, okayed it and everything. Like, he said, yo, just hold me liable. He's going to do it. Being a good-hearted person. Never mix business and friends. They'll take advantage of you more than anything, you know? So, anyways, this is a mess. And he says all the money things were fake giveaways and all this other stuff. Like, he's exposing a lot from Tekashi, and it's all very believable. Like, Tekashi will probably end up with nothing 5 years from now. I mean, he always does find a way to hustle, but once you start burning bridges and getting a reputation out there, and plus people don't really care anymore, man. That's why he moved to the Spanish market. Like, people don't care here anymore. Like, you know, okay, he's a snitch, he did this. He has his fan base, but, you know, he'll make money for the next couple of years, but eventually it'll run out. Crazy Bone made it through the hospital, so, you know, prayers up to him. And Gunplay's wife is blaming the child defects on Gunplay. She says, oh, all his usage in the past years actually affected the baby. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that works with a guy. I don't know if a guy can pass that on through abusing, you know, drugs and stuff. I don't know. I think it's a little crazy, but people are ripping Yachty apart because of his body build. They say he's built like an autopsy. That's crazy. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you all. I'll check you guys in the next one. Sorry, I gotta sneeze again. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to sneeze. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Subscribe, like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.